Hey folks, it's Lauren from Snowy's here with the nifty little NEBO Omni 3K work light. Now, this has got loads of features for such a little light. It weighs just over 200 grams and measures about 17 centimeters by 12 centimeters by about 5 centimeters when it's packed flat. Now we've got a little handle here and we've got a magnetic panel at the back here, which I'll show you in a minute. We've got a little loop here that you can either tie some paracord through or set a carabiner on if you want to hook it onto your belt, things like that. Now we've also got these two lighting panels here that you can see, one on each side, but the really wicked thing about this light is that these open up and move around to wherever you want them to move. So if you want to bend in your left side or your right side, it's completely up to you. And the handle itself can also do a full on 360 around both of those panels. Now it's made of an ABS plastic, and we've got also some like soft bumper rubber on the handles and the edges of the light as well. And the lighting is COB LED. So it's a chip on board LED lighting panels there. Now you can see on the back here, we've got a couple of little buttons. So the first thing that we've got is our battery indicator, which I just turn the light on this side. We'll run through those in a moment. So that shows you how charged the battery is. We've got our on and off button here, and we've also got our plus and minus buttons, which determine the brightness of the lights on their various settings. And underneath here, we've got our charging input, which is USB-C, and the output, which is USB-A. Now, it does have a 5,000 milliamp lithium battery on board, so you can use it as a double up with a power bank. But obviously bear in mind that if you are charging other devices from this light, that's going to reduce your overall runtime. Now, it does take anywhere between 2 to 8 hours to charge up this little light here, obviously depending on how much you've discharged it and also your power source as well. Hold up fam, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any awesome content on the Snowy's channel. Let's get into it. Right now, as you can tell, I've turned the lights off camera so we can test out the brightness of the little Omni light. Now, Omni 3K, as the name suggests, 3000, that's the maximum lumens that you're getting out of this light when it's on its highest setting. So turning the lights off, we're going to go over into the corner here, and that will give us a bit of an indication of the brightness. So working off the back here, I'm just going to press the on button once, like so. Now this is running, as you can probably see on the camera. I don't want to point it directly into your eyes, but this is turning on both of the light panels. Now on the back here, we've got the minus and the plus button. I can press that minus button and we can see the brightness dimming down to the lowest point, which is a flash. And then we're going to I should say whilst I'm here that the lowest point is at 300 lumens. And now pressing the plus button, that's going to get us right back up to the highest setting, which is 3000 lumens. And on this setting, you're probably only going to get about an hour's worth of runtime because there's quite a lot of light pumping out of the front there. So if we press the button again, that's going to turn it off because we've waited more than 8 seconds. But if we're going to turn it on quickly, then we'll cycle through to our next setting. That's going to only light up one half of the Omni light. Now that is on its highest setting, 300 lumens, and then we're going to drop it all the way down to its lowest setting, which is 150 lumens. Now, if we press that again, it probably will turn off because of the time that's lapsed. No, it hasn't. It switched over to the second side. Now, same deal in terms of setting with the brightness, plus and minus buttons, as well as your lumens and things like that. What I do want to show you though, it's going to be a little bit hard to pick up on the camera, but hopefully you'll discern the difference, is when we're looking at one side or the other, there's a cool side and a warm side. So shining it up there, that's our cool side. And then we press it again and that goes to the warmer side. So hopefully you can see, I'll cycle through again. Hopefully you can see that one's a white light and a warm light. So there is a bit of a yellowish tinge to that second light setting. So the other thing that I want to show you is the red light function. So if we press and hold the on button, the light will turn on sorry, got a hiccup there, the light will turn on to red. Now that's going to do both panels, and it's about 7 lumens, so it's not very bright, as you can see here, just sort of holding it up in the space. And red light doesn't really cast a long beam or spread a far distance anyway. So I've had it on for too long now, so it's not going to go to strobe immediately. So I'm going to turn it off. Long press and hold for red, and then another press will get it onto our strobe action. So again, 7 lumens in the strobe action, really long runtime as well. So potentially a good option as an emergency lighting or something like that. Now, the other option we've got, I mentioned the magnets earlier on in the, there we go. I mentioned the magnets on the back here. So I'm going to take you over to the steel beam that we've got next to the counter here. Now, very, very cool. It can magnet either upright or upside down, and that's going to hold it against, because you've got the full length of the handle, using it there sort of, I guess, to help keep it attached to the pole. Whereas if we go onto the side, it's going to fall off every time. So making sure when you are using that magnetic attachment, you're going up or down with the pointing of the handle. And then obviously from here, it's cool because you can rotate the light fully. You can turn the panels around if you want to sort of get more of a side spread of the beam as well. Literally the world's your oyster with this light. So many different light setting and so many different setup options. So you can get this one at snowies.com.au at our low prices every day.